Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tearing Saga. Last time we saved Rochelle and Bud from the clutches of bad evil guy Ahab, and I noticed that Rochelle is a fire mage because he can only wield fire, which is nice because he has this good super tome, he has meteor, so he seems like a good unit. But he can only use fire, and we don't have a regular fire tome. So either I'll have to use up his special unique tome, with which he will not gain any experience, or I need to find a store that sells fire.
His title is literally called Fire Mage.
Yeah. And then we also got Bud. I'm not quite sure how different Bud is compared to, say, Uni, because stat-wise, she seems to be around the same. I mean, even like magic, like Uni has a lot of magic. Never mind, Uni does not have a lot of magic.
She has a bit more luck, a bit more mastery, and less speed.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You get another thief.
I really don't know.
You get another thief. That's it.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I get the feeling there's maybe something else about her that we're missing, but I don't know.
So, it's Kaga, there's always something we're missing.
I cannot move backward anymore, I cannot buy Fire Tome, so the only thing that's left to do is go forward.
Forbidden Bridge, please don't let it be a skirmish.
I think it's a skirmish.
Please,
yeah,
no.
It's a skirmish.
God damn it, Kaga.
I don't mind skirmishes actually, because I can cut them down really quickly and only keep the most important bits in there.
Oh my god, it's just a swarm of gargoyles.
Oh god, somebody mentioned something about bridge and gargoyles.
Oh no, no. Oh no, well, yeah. You know what to put,
Wow, this is very limited. Well, we will see you guys in a second, when we do the preps. Alright, we are back. We have decided to bring Rochelle because of his effective tome, that also increases his defense, so I think that can be quite useful here. Luca, because flying enemies. Zechariah, because he does not get doubled with his speed, and his defense is very good, even if he gets crit. There is 13% crit chance with every hit. He only takes 8 damage, so even if he were to get crit, he can take like 7 crits or something, which is insane. And that is if he does not proc Pavise. So, very useful here. Then we brought Zeno. He has Frontiersman. He has a Capri support, which helps him with Crit Avoid. And I think he needs a few more levels, so I think he'll be quite useful. Lyria for remove, and then lastly Raquel.
Because Raquel.
Because she's Raquel. And Luca actually needs her to not face crit. Or to face minimal crit. Even though I'm kind of worried that she will cap out pretty soon. I thought about bringing Samson, but I think I'd rather just train up Zeno a bit. Samson doesn't have any support partners here, so he will be crit more easily. That being said, let's get into it.
Samson 2 Sigma.
2 Sigma.
Yep, down there. Honestly, knowing Kaga this might be is absolutely stupid as hell.
So we'll see.
Time for voice acting.
I thought it was called the Forbidden Bridge because it was sealed off or something, but this thing is just plain destroyed. What a pain. Time to hack our way. Time to hack our way back through more monsters to get out of this place. So yeah, monsters.jpg. I think our best course of action here will unironically be to just wall off.
The rest can actually relatively...
There comes the gargoyles.
We are gargoyles. We are gargoyles. Also, for those who didn't know, I'm still slightly sick.
Yeah, but I don't really hear it in your voice, so I think you're fine.
Can Zeno frontline?
Be sure he can. He has 17 crit avoid, so these things will have what, 17? Oh, this guy has a bit more. They'll all have a slight crit chance on him, but I think he can survive a crit. Yeah, he can survive a crit.
He only have 13 attack, and he doesn't get double as long as you don't put a fucking ramshare on him.
Yeah, I think what I may actually want to do here is get a charm with Holmes, or get one out of here,
there,
and I just give it to him.
he can only get crit by one guy. It's only that. So don't worry
Only
too much
really
about
one guy, but still, I don't want to lose because of something stupid like that.
that.
Xena is one of my like core members, I would say.
I know
Okay,
something.
but then Michelle, and I'll give the thing to him.
Alright, let's go. Gargoyle time. Yeah, I'm a gargoyle.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wah.
Even if this guy crit, he only would do like 4 damage.
Donk.
So
Good-
Zachariah
good
is more
job.
than safe here. This is probably a very good experience for him now that I think about it.
I mean, he already is a and he not.
I mean, yeah, but he's a general, so
That's it.
and his defense is so high that, yeah, see,
Oh, there comes the crit already.
yeah. The thing
Oh
is,
boy.
like, even just one more point of defense would be super useful, because that's how defense is. It just scales. It keeps scaling. It doesn't go down, obviously.
Yeah, you kind of want to think about how you want to heal him, because he will
With
need to
singing.
heal himself eventually. Does that? How much does that heal?
He got 8 damage beforehand, and he got healed
So
by 2. Well, I
You
mean,
have-
worst case scenario, he could just eat a fruit.
Doesn't Zachariah have support with Katri?
Oh, he might.
Uh-oh.
I haven't thought of that.
Yeah.
90%, you should be fine. Worst case scenario, you can always use Cal. Sure, he
Oh
has his
my
thing,
god.
but let's see how much experience he gets. 20.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, but it could be better.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Holmes, best guy.
Strength,
Oh,
skill,
on.
max HP, I'll take it.
Ah, that's cool. 16, 16, 16. No, that's based. He hits. Okay, good.
See? It's called feeling the RNG. This is why Flurry is so good. You only need to be one thing faster than your enemy, and you can just kill them.
It's really hilarious.
I think people seriously underestimate Luca, because sure, his start is hard. We know that very well. But his support with Raquel, who is one of the best units in the game, and him getting Flurry just makes him so good. Okay, yeah, does he have... I think he does have a support. We're right on that, so I'll put her here. Yeah, I kind of forgot just how strong my characters are sometimes. That's a crit.
You did pick, however, your strongest guys.
I thought I picked whoever would be most useful.
Yeah, that's true.
Luck.
Oh.
Max H. You know, I'll take it. It's not defense, but luck is very good on him. His luck is quite low. And luck is... With high defense units, luck is just super good in this game. Because of how crits work.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Wait. He has a 15-point support with Katri.
Yeah.
Jesus, that is... I would have thought like 5, maybe. No.
That's what happens when you dedicate your life to like 15 years of your life to search that daughter.
True. Strength, skill...
Xeno level.
Okay,
Ooh,
sure.
nice. Flurry is basically, if you
Strength,
have one more attack speed, you can
luck,
go... Yes! Attack, yes! Oh,
yeah, I think this is the
boy.
skill you talked about, right?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
know what the proc chance is? Is it skill? Is it
I
speed?
think it's speed, though. Let me just check really quick.
I think you can check.
List of skills in Tearing Saga. User speed percent.
Ah, okay, so I mean, he's only has 16 speed. He is kind of speed screwed. But 16% is still very good. Like, there's no mistaking that. Imagine attacking 5 times with Flurry. Because the thing is, if you attack 5 times with Flurry, right? That's 5 attacks, so... That's, like, on average, 1 Adept proc per Flurry. Around. A bit lower, but
yeah.
still. Yeah, and that's
If you
get all
speed,
5.
you could just give him speed wing.
I might even give him a
of
speed
course.
wing. Just because that will
Let 'em
increase his
out, just
dodge
give
rate
them-
even more, but I feel like...
Give Luca, if he like would have more speed, at like 21 speed, give him then the Chukano and see him like attack
Oh my
50
God.
times. Then it really becomes a machine
Flurry
gun.
plus Adept. Holy shit.
Then it just becomes a machine gun.
Jesus.
It's a machine gun! It's a skirmish.
I mean, yeah, but those were a lot of gargoyles.
Bonk. Yeah, for one shot.
Yeah.
Pew.
Because I think the wooden
Oh,
bows
and
are much
space.
more valuable at this point. Alright, time to finish this.
Are you just gonna return?
I don't know.
You're just gonna say, bridge. Oh, you're just gonna pass now.
No, yeah, we can just pass now.
Oh.
Oh, we're at the hidden village now.
No. You actually cannot pass. You actually have to go south because you cannot.
Oh,
Okay.
true. Huh.
That's interesting. Hidden village. Time for that hidden village I forgot about. There's quite a commotion outside. Has something happened?
Lady Clarice, it's wonderful. King Dagnell and Queen Maria, who we thought dead, have just arrived here.
I see. That is indeed wonderful.
Utona must have been watching over them all this time. Lady Clarice, it has been a long time. You appear to be doing well.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I am overjoyed to see you alive and well.
Ha! You're as formal as ever, milady. It's wonderful to finally get some fresh air. We've been cooped up in that cell for ages. It's taking some getting used to, seeing everyone for the first time in 15 years. Everyone's got more than a few wrinkles now, ourselves not least of all.
Indeed. Time marches on for all of us. Your Majesty, I've heard that you have reunited with Princess Maria. What a surprise it must be to see her as a young woman. Yes, thanks to the effort of Sir Holmes and General Zachariah, our dear Maria has been returned to us. Though calling her Katri instead of Maria has been taking some getting used to, Zachariah left her in the care of the Bishop from Marl, far away from Ahab's clutches. I wish to meet with him soon, so that I might thank him for all he's done for her. I see. Your Majesties, would you and the princess terribly mind staying here in this village for a little while?
Terribly mind is such a weird way of saying something. Never heard that expression before.
I've heard that, and it's pretty rare. From here, we can send messengers across Salia to announce to your people that you still live, and the country will surely begin to reunite under your banner. Finally, the kingdom can begin to heal.
Of course, I'd be honored to. Despite the hardships we've endured, I've never forgotten our duty to our citizens.
I know my late Robert would have been glad to hear you say those words. If there's anything I can do to help you, Your Majesties, please let me know. I like how the ladies have like no wrinkles at all.
Yo, Runan, you made it! Good to see you're still in one piece. Holmes? Don't look so surprised. I've been busy doing things in the area, so I just thought I'd drop by. Oh, here, as promised, I got you a bunch of new weapons and gear. Forget the stupid weapons, Holmes. I'm just glad to see you again, you idiot. And people called me blunt. It's good to see you too, Ronan. Come on, let's celebrate the revival of Salia. We'll find a nice bar and drink till sunrise.
Runan, get a go. Oh. What the? Oh no. Oh no. Hello, Zeke.
Sis? What are you doing here?
I started to get worried when you stopped sending your regular reports, so I thought I'd pay you a visit.
Told you! He's a fucking traitor! He's a spy! Oh my god, betrayal! Betrayal!
I was the guy that initially said that. Hey, what if
you also said. I think we both said that. To be honest, I don't remember who started it. Could have been you.
You haven't abandoned your mission, have you?
Oh, of course not. His Excellency has asked me to keep watch on this shaman of water, and that's what I've been doing. You should have more faith in me, sis.
Whatever you say, Zeke. Regardless, His Excellency wanted me to tell you that your mission is complete. There are more pressing tasks for us ahead, and we need every one of our warriors.
I understand. As His Excellency commands.
No. No!
Eugene, calm down. What in the world is going on with you? It's Zeke, my lord. He's simply vanished. Early hasn't deserted. Zeke. planning this?
You don't appear surprised, Lord Runan. Do you know something I do not?
Well, thanks to Lady Kate, it seemed that Zeke was starting to become more open. He would talk with others, and he genuinely appeared to be enjoying himself. Several weeks ago, he started pushing everyone away again, even Lady Kate. I can't help but feel that this is related.
Lord Runan! I heard that Zeke has disappeared. Is that true?
I'm afraid so, Lady Kate. We're still looking for him, but
Zeke, where have you gone? It must have been the cult of Gerxel. They've kidnapped him for deserting them. Please, Lord Runan, we have to rescue him.
Lady Kate... Maeve?
Huh? Ah, Rochelle.
So it is you. I thought I recognized that hair of yours.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Rochelle. I've been worried ever since I heard you left the temple in blood.
I almost didn't make it. I was found by the cult sorcerers, and they cornered me on a cliff over the Reef River. One of their spells caught me in the leg, and I fell down into the rapids. I blacked out at that point. The current must have taken me several miles at least, since I ended up in Salia. I woke up in a little house owned by a girl named Patricia.
Why didn't you tell anyone where you were? We were all so worried about you.
I hit my head when I fell in the river. It's taken me a while to get all of my memories straight. I've only been back on my old self for the past couple of weeks.
Mariel was worried about you too, so she ran away to find you. Wait here, I'll go get her. Rochelle, do you have any idea how much I've been worried sick about you? Honestly.
Marielle.
Don't ever do anything like that again. Promise me.
I promise, Marielle. I'm here now, so please don't cry anymore. Come on, let me see your pretty smile.
It's your fault I'm crying. Sniff.
There, there. I'm glad that you're safe too, Maeve. I was worried Gwen Chaos had caught you.
Actually, he did for a little while.
He did? How did you escape?
Got a lot to catch up on, Rochelle. I'll tell you the whole thing later, but for now, you should know that Maeve is currently going by the name Intit. Quack.
Right. So much has changed over the last 2 years.
Oh boy.
Lord Runan, we are readying for departure.
Get out of here, Eugene. We don't want your kind here. Let us kids have our fun and take your old man business somewhere else.
Are you drunk, Holmes? It certainly smells like it, but with you, I never can tell. Regardless, Lord Runan is an irreplaceable member of our community, and I'll thank you not to lead him down the road of debauchery.
You think I'm some sort of bad influence, huh? You wanna try saying that again?
Come on, old man, just try it. Say it right to my face. Whatever it takes to get it through your thick head, you good-for-nothing pirate.
What the heck?
Whoa, break it up, you two. You alright, Holmes? Holmes?
And there's more where that came from, you lowlife. I've still got some fight left in me. My apologies, Lord Runan. I thought a good blow to the head might set him straight, but it seems to have simply knocked him unconscious. I'm sure he'll be fine, though.
What the fuck? Please forgive him, Mr. Eugene. If Holmes hadn't been drinking so much, I knew he would never say such things.
I remember you. That girl we met on Isura, right?
Yes, my name is Katri.
Katri. Got it. Please take good care of Holmes.
I will, Lord Runan.
Before we leave, my lord, don't forget about exchanging equipment and such with Holmes if you so desire.
Wait, are we gonna stay split up? Are we gonna stay split up? Oh, armies.
Nope.
Oh,
This is the second.
the second
this is the second
split?
Yep.
Okay, first of all, there's only 16 units in Runan's army and 21 in Holmes' army.
It feels like Holmes was not supposed to be so busted with what you got with Raquel and Luca mainly.
I did not expect Luca to become that good. I think Raquel is good on both routes, but since they had a support, it was just better to pick them. Okay, I don't really know who to pick here. This really is gonna be a thinking matter. We'll think about
We
who to
wanna do this on
bring.
screen.
We'll do this off
We want to do
screen.
this on screen. Okay.
No, on screen. This can take like up to an hour.
Okay, right.
That being said, I'll see you guys whenever I manage to do that stuff. So goodbye. Till
Bye-bye.
It's gonna be a second for you, so actually we don't need to say goodbye. But see you guys in a second. Hello, and welcome back to Tearing Saga. Last time we had to decide on the route split.
It's been 2 days for us, I think.
Yeah, around 2 days. I played around with it. I haven't showed it to Runso yet. And I think there's a few things that we should take note of. First of all, Runan is very underleveled.
Level 12, holy shit.
Literally half the level of Holmes. So we need to get him some levels up. Then Enta is also kind of underleveled. She's still okay. Like we're just gonna talk about this. Like, we're gonna put Bart's on this route because supports, and I think he turned out relatively well. Plum as well, supports. And there's also something you should note here. Plum got this mirror from her mother at the start, which is Lan's mirror. So Lan is her mother. Now, we actually missed this while recording, but while editing, I noticed that Lionheart talked about that he spent a lot of time with Lan. So I think Lionheart is actually Plum's father. And he doesn't have any supports with anyone on Holmes' route either. Leonie does have a support with him, so I thought I'd bring him here. It's also pretty useful. There's also Tom. Again, he has supports, we'll bring him here. Same with Leonie. Same with Marielle. She also has supports with Rochelle and Ente. By the way, Rochelle and Bud, we're also bringing them here.
Oh my
again,
god.
supports. Again, supports. Marouge,
Having a
also
thief is always
supports.
nice.
Sharon, supports. Wilforge, supports. And we already have Zechariah on the right side, so I want to have an armor knight here as well. Kreis, supports, and I was like, yeah, why not? Kate, because, well, she does have a support with Raphael. I didn't even see that. But I think if Zeke is gonna come back to anybody, it's probably gonna be a Runan, so I'm gonna keep her there. Raphael as well, because we might revive Sasha and there might be some unique dialogue if we do. And Esther and Raven, because they're just so established on this route. Like I think they're also better off here. So that's our first route. That's Runan's army. Then we have Holmes, pretty good so far, pretty tanky actually. Katri, still speed and mastery blast, and HP blast as well. She has not gotten an HP item, by the way. I don't know if her HP growth is just very good or if I got really lucky with it as well. But she is actually pretty tanky. Because she has supports with Holmes and Zeno, which are both mainstay party members. So if they're next to her, she can dodge like a lot and take 1 or 2 hits. It's insane. Shigen, he became mandatory
suddenly
now.
turned to a main character?
I mean, he always kind of was, but he's more so now. And he has a support with Julia, who we're also bringing on this route, by the way. Zechariah, again, support. Märchen, support. Zeno, support. Etron, support. Lyria, support. Uni, support. Frau, support. San, support. Garo, support. Raquel. Well, Raquel and Luca are kind of ambivalent, same with Esther and Raffen. But I felt like they're more useful on this route. So I wanted to bring them here. Especially if you could like think there's more monsters here, so Raquel will always be more useful, I think. I'm not quite sure if he will face more monsters, but I think he will. Karichina, she was kinda like iffy. I didn't really know where to put her because she doesn't have any support. She kinda has a history with Shigen, I think, but other than that I was like, okay, you know, there's 18 people here, there's 19 people here, it doesn't really matter where she is. Samson, again, does not have any support, but we were told he did have a talk conversation on that Cranion map. And I think Alicia as well, I'm not quite sure. But since they don't have any supports and I would like another mage on this route, I put Alicia here and Samson's, again, mainstay. But we're putting Vega and Julia here. First of all, like, no, Vega doesn't have any supports, but Julia has a support with Vega, and with Garo, and with Shigen. So I think it's a fair call to put her here.
Blood.
Now, what is to be mentioned
Also
is...
really sick.
Yeah,
Fuck,
sick Runso. No Runso ASMR right for now. What is to be mentioned is that Marielle, Rochelle, and Marouge are 3 mages, while on the right side we only have Alicia. I don't know how big of a problem that might be, because the issue is they all have supports with each other, right? So
We're usually with Enter, which doesn't really matter, I guess.
yeah, I mean kinda, but Entis mainstay and Marouge is also pretty well, and so I really don't know. We could put Marouge over
Sage
there
of
as
Wind.
well, but like
Burning
honestly,
Light.
we have Luca, we have Raquel. Then again, the nice thing about Rochelle and Marielle is they have monster effective tomes.
Did you already trade over the Sage's cloaks accordingly?
No, I
Who
didn't
needs it?
trade around the special items. I wanted to discuss that with you a bit, but I don't think it should take too long.
I mean, at this point, is Home's Army gonna be easier as well? Again, I doubt
have
that.
not. You know what? You're right. I think I should be fine on this front. There's plenty of good units I have here. I think Holmes' army is honestly stronger just because of Luca and Raquel. So, you know,
Luca,
yeah,
Raquel,
this is fine.
Samson, Shigen, Holmes. These are all fucking powerhouses.
Yeah, also we're fucking broke. I bought a few more Slim Lances and Iron Swords because we just need regular weapons. We both have a Smith's Hammer, which can be quite nice. I was thinking, I don't know how good of a choice this is, but we have the Codexes here.
Oh no.
And in theory, we could give both of them to Märchen.
Oh no.
I
but,
don't know by how much they increase his growth. I'm assuming maybe like 15%. I haven't looked it up. And his growth rates are like
Neither.
5% at most. So even with this, he wouldn't be all that much better.
Yeah.
But it would be funny.
The thing is, we don't know anything about the next few maps. If the next few maps would us allow to actually use Märchen and get a few cash.
One thing that I've also considered is just putting both the codexes, or at least one of them, on Holmes' route, because, okay, there's Märchen, he could make use of them. Zechariah, he's high level, but every defense level on him is amazing. Ekram, Rao, San, Garo, you know, Krishna, Alicia, Vega, and Julia. So there's plenty of units here who could make good use of it. On this route, I mean, there's Tom, Lionheart, Leon, Mariel, Sharon, Bilford, Christ, Kate. Maybe what we want to do is put the defensive thing on Bilford and on Runan's route, because he's kind of lacking tanks, I feel like, compared to the other route. So it would be strength, skill, speed, and defense. Oh, but this is HP, luck, magic, mastery. There's 3 mages. Keep both of them on Runan, because there's plenty of units on Runan's route who would need it more, I think. Like, maybe I want to put Krishna over. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna put Krishna there as well. Member key is also a very good question. Seeing how Holmes has Märchen and more chance to get items, I'm gonna give him the member key.
Also, we're currently on chapter 24, and I thought, oh man, we're gonna soon be over, right? Only 6 more chapters. I look at the list of chapters, and there's
yeah, apparently there's 40. I thought there were 30. Yeah, Holmes has like 400 more score. Granted, this is with items equipped, so that also counts. But I still feel like Runan will need it more, especially since Runan has to work with less money and less overall items. So that being said, let's get going.
This is Kaga. We're either gonna suffer a lot, or this is gonna be a breeze.
Hold up, Mario. I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier, but I've been meaning to give you this. Do you recognize it?
The light magic tome? This handwriting, is this?
Yes, it's one of Grandfather's manuscripts. This was his greatest magic, Aura Rain, passed down by the water sages of old. You literally have the girl that is like a reference to Linda from Shadow Dragon, and you literally give her Aura. Before he died, Grandfather asked me to give it to you when you were experienced enough. I think it's about time we received it.
Aura Rain. Can't believe I'm really holding it.
Yeah, even though I can't use it, I could feel its supreme power just by holding it. With this, you can banish the wicked into oblivion in an instant. Grandfather never let father handle his tome, but he's entrusted it to you. You know what that means, right, Marielle?
Grandfather Myers named me his heir? Thank you, Grandfather. I'll do my best to live up to your legacy. Thank you for all this, Rochelle.
Cool.
Hidden Village. What's gonna happen now?
Katri, we're heading out.
Alright.
So, you're staying here with your parents?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm not upset with you. Heck, I even sympathize. You finally found your parents. It'd be strange if you didn't want to stay with them.
Will you be fine without me?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine without you.
Really? If you say so. No, no.
Hey, Holmes, what's the holdup? I'm coming, Shigan. Alright, Katri, we're going. You take care of yourself.
Holmes. Wait, hold on. We're actually not gonna have Katri? What the fuck?
Holmes, don't you feel lonely? Oh, no, you don't. None of your heart-to-heart nonsense. Yeah, this is actually important, Holmes. Alright, fine. What were you saying, Shigan? Without Katri here, you've got no one else to be all lovey-dovey with. I sure as hell won't oblige you. You said you were serious, Shigan. Besides, it's none of your business, if you insist, Holmes. So, what's the plan now? For now, we're gonna head back to the East Sinai Sea. It's about time we went home to Granada. Part of the sea is still under control of the Imperial Navy. Do you think we can take them? Not with that attitude. The real question is, how quickly can we take out every last one of their ships? Even if I were a cat, I wouldn't have enough lives to survive under your leadership.
This is really ironic considering his
Yeah,
considering his
kinda is.
Julius, what are you scheming?
Ooh, scheming. I have no idea what you're talking about, Lord Brother.
What do you take me for? A fool? Why have you refused all reinforcements? You cannot hope to hold Reeve with what you have, Julius.
Our allies here in Reef will be sufficient. You have nothing to worry about.
Allies? Do you mean Duke Dolm? You know as well as I he can't be trusted. Do you remember the time we had a prisoner exchange with Duke Gramwood, and you sent our prisoners over without even checking that he hold up his end of the bargain? You're too trusting, brother. Dolm has no pride, no honor.
It's precisely because he has no honor that we should leave everything to him. Don't you see the brilliance of it, Parker? This war is all but lost, and if we are fated to lose, then we must do what we can to reduce our casualties as much as possible. So how do we do that? It's simple. Send our soldiers away to safety. Or am I wrong, Lord Brother?
Julius, you can't be serious.
Lord Brother, please return to Canaan Hall. Your daughter needs you by her side. Barbarossa's death has shaken her severely, I'm afraid. She came to me, her eyes red with tears, demanding that I bring her the head of Runan of Brazil.
Heavens above, my little Stephanie asking such a thing.
Barker, this war must come to an end. If it doesn't, then even gentle children like Stephanie will have blood on her hands. You and Arliss may have bent to Father's will to create this chaotic mess of a world, but I will oppose you always. The only thing I want to destroy is this depraved empire he's created, where his insanity has destroyed all justice. Ever since that demon Carla came into his life, he's completely changed. Sage Eisenbach saw it happening, but it was already too late. We destroyed the other proud kingdoms of Zoa under the guise of unification, and then we embraced the cult of Gurksel. All the good men who opposed us were slaughtered in droves. Then, when I thought we couldn't sink any lower, we dared to war with Reeve, our fellow kinsmen of Karluan's own line. We are beyond redemption, Barker.
Are you condemning me, Julius? Do you blame my cowardice?
I condemn all of us, Barker. But I condemn myself, most of all, for not acting sooner. Okay.
Alright.
Now, can we... Oh, we can actually choose with who... Wait. Okay, we cannot move
finally.
back together, but we can choose with who to move.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool. So, what do you think? Do we want to go with Runan first, or do we want to go with Holmes first?
The one that doesn't take too long.
Let's just move with Runan. Let's give Runan
Yeah,
a chapter.
let's see how bad can we get.
He hasn't fought for a while.
Yeah.
The Great River of Reeve, Samzelia.
Chapter 24.
Ooh.
Oh,
what?
What the fuck?
What the what? Kaga? Kaga?
Dude, Kaga just said, okay, how do we
Actually,
make this
60% hit, never mind.
I mean, look, they still hit
Look
pretty
at
hard.
these stats though. They're non-existent.
Dude,
I mean,
Kaga was-
sure, they're fucking ballistas, but ballistas are not that bad in this game since they only have 7 range. We face tanks again with their Chukanoos and Arbalests. Hellfire.
Hansa.
Killer crossbow.
Killer. This sounds like a stand from JoJo.
Yeah, it kinda does. Brave crossbow, tomahawk,
Killer
shield
Queen.
shield, swordbreaker. Oh, swordbreaker. I'll have to watch out for that. This also has a stone hoist. Stone hoist.
You suddenly became.
Physic, of course.
Oh no! Another fucking
Heal
thing.
bow. Heal bow. Physic. Killing edge.
Where's the boss?
I don't see him.
So you probably have to. Like.
Oh, we can bring quite a lot of people.
Nice.
So, we'll do the preps real quick. We'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we are back. I did some preps. Let's go over them real quick. I've left behind Kate because I've mainly just put her here in case Zeke returns. I think this could be very nice. But I thought about bringing Bud because she might be able to open up the bridges. But we looked at the log touch description, which it only says opens door and chests. So. And we also looked at the online description on the wiki, which also only notes down doors and chests. So I don't think she can open the bridges. If we had a bridge
you should
team,
be able.
might have been able
You
to.
should
But
know that this. You should know that this is the Pitfall wiki. So yeah.
yes, and it uses its data is based off of an old translation as well. But I don't think she can use or open bridges. I'm pretty sure we checked that before actually, but I don't quite remember. Christ, because why even bring him? He has Arena if we really want to train him. Sharon, I thought about bringing her, but there's just other units that I want to train. Same with Krishna. That being said, let's get into it. Well, we actually come from here. I thought we would have spawned up, but this is actually much better.
Tag. I have a tag.
half.
Yeah.
Ah, the Great Reeve River. Finally, we're returning to our homeland.
I can see the city of Samzelia off in the distance there.
Indeed, the once prosperous western gate of the kingdom.
If Duke Dolm hadn't betrayed us, we might not have lost the kingdom to the Imperial occupation.
I hear that his son Lenzenheimer has been gifted our lands of Brazil as a reward by the Empire. I don't want to imagine what that swine has done with our home since we left. Let us tarry no longer, Lord Runan. Today we begin purging our homeland of the traitorous nobles that plague it, beginning with Dolm.
Yeah, rebels.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of this, Prince Julius? Why have you withdrawn your troops?
It's in the interests of the Empire that you not be allowed to make any poor decisions.
Poor decisions? What do you mean?
Imagine if the battle had gone poorly for us. You would have turned to the enemy's side in an instant to save your own skin, and we would have to deal with both of your armies at once.
How dare you? You question my loyalty?
Always, Dom. And it is of vital importance to me that you do not go switching sides.
Grrr, Ammonite.
My men will be returning to the homeland. I leave the defensive reef to you. Everything that's been done to the people here, all of what the occupation has done. It's all on your hands now, Dom. Good luck out there.
You damned imperial brat.
Having trouble with the Empire, eh, father? You never were the smartest leader.
Get out of my sight, Lenzenheimer. You are not welcome here in Zamzalia.
I'm welcome anywhere I please, father. I'm here to remind you to work hard, or else all my efforts will be in vain. Besides, I need a break from all of Brazil's wild sandstorms.
Your efforts? You mean killing my wife, your own mother? Was that part of your scheming too?
No, the Lady Mother simply lost her mind. She called me a madman, a monster, a calm person, but the one thing I won't stand for are baseless insults.
Baseless? You ruled Brazil with such an iron fist since you were assigned it. The citizens began an organized rebellion. Your mother scolded you for it, and you killed her. You are nothing if not a monster.
You're lucky I still have a use for you, father, or you would be dead where you stand. I felt much grief over what I had to do to Mother, I'll have you know. But if the incident became known, my reputation would be ruined. When I realized that that girl had seen what I'd done, I had to silence her. She was just a hired guard, so I'd hoped to kill her then and there. But she escaped. It's only natural that I'd put the blame on her.
Yes, and then you hired the Reaper of Sham to get rid of her.
Ah, so yeah, because
Julia.
because Vega mentioned how Lenzenheimer ordered him to do that. That's where I recall the name from. But neither Julia nor Vega are on this route.
Good job, Dunlon.
Great.
I mean, yeah, you couldn't have known that, so...
Yeah.
With my money, no less.
As I said, you're still useful to me. And besides, don't you look forward to the day when I finally take the crown? Thanks to Mother's bloodline, I'm next in line for the throne. I can't let a little hiccup like that get in the way of this opportunity for me.
Fucking psycho.
Entire corps of catapulters. They all fire at the same target. It's not going to be pretty. A formidable offense as expected of Dol.
How do we get past it?
Our most heavily armored soldiers could probably break through and take them out one by one. But it's a dangerous plan. It'd be better if one of our mages or artillerymen could engage them at range.
Duly noted.
We should try to secure the drawbridge as soon as we possibly can. If they raise them on us, we won't be able to cross the river.
I understand that, but we can't just charge recklessly forward either. If necessary, we can take a detour and attack from the north side of the castle.
Wait, are they gonna...
Can we open them? I really don't know.
Kaga being
close
Kaga
them?
again.
Like, this is actually confusing.
Kaga being Kaga.
Sword
Iron
breaker.
Shield.
I have to watch out for that sword breaker. Really do. Okay, halberd.
Oh, there are so many Iron Shields.
Okay, first things first. Runso, you didn't see this, but we're gonna promote
You-
the war.
God damn it.
I think the extra stats on him will be quite nice right now.
This is Barth. Barth
Yep.
2.0.
Whoa.
Okay.
Come on.
One more
With
defense.
One defense.
With one more move.
14 defense. Yay. This isn't Barth where he gets like +4 defense.
Yeah, could be better, but I think he'll still be useful. Like, his speed is not even that bad, especially if you consider that swords are very slim. But I would love some more defense on this guy. Okay, that being said, we need to get somebody in there who's quite tanky. It's probably gonna be Esther, I think. Because I can keep Raffen just out of range there.
Didn't Esther have a support with Arcus when he was still alive?
One of them had a support with each other, I don't remember who it was. Oh, I can always dismount with Raffen. I just realized.
I doubt he will be able to use lances though.
Yeah, but he has a sword.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
You know it would
they
be hilarious.
did mention we could go north, but we don't have bridge keys, so...
Send a fast guy.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
to
send
check.
Raphael.
No.
Yeah, sure. I'm willing to like use one of my fast guys. Now, Marouge. Oh yeah, what I wanted to look at. Okay, she has like 50 avoid. Who's in range here? Rochelle and
No one.
just Rochelle and Enter. And Rochelle is not in range, so I think if Rochelle gets in range, her avoid is 64, so she cannot be hit by these guys. That is very, very nice, I have to say.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with that? That's the question.
Doing your mom, doing your mom. No, I don't.
Shut the fuck up, Tyler. Go to hell.
I know I had to do it. Too.
Is this how Donald treats his friends when they're sick?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, and I think it might be like I might not need it, but I just want to make sure she has physics, especially in a chapter like this. So
She exploded.
Master
Potion broke. Like, no, they didn't drink it, they just fucking like slammed it into the ground and just started like rolling in it. Did you equip him without... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage.
So if animations turned off?
Yeah.
Hey, nobody else moved. That's not that nice. Yeah, because Sword Breaker. She doesn't do any damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of forgot just how low Esther's strength is.
She really needs that silver sword.
Flurry?
Flurry. This could get a bit risky, mainly for the fact that, you know, he still gets like 10 damage.
How about this?
Nuke.
Yeah, maybe he crits. Oh yeah. I'll
Um,
heal him up. Actually, I
Okay.
don't think I even need to. Because this guy does like, what, 22? If he hits with his 30%, so that's...
Just put Plum in range and you have like
Oh yeah,
Enter,
Tom
of course.
and Plum, yeah.
Tom, Plum, and Enter, I
But I
think.
can even...
And Lance Mirror, of course, obviously still good.
Yep.
You know it would be hilarious if the next level up just instantly gives him mastery.
It kind of would be, yeah.
And I think Enter as well.
Well, Enter doesn't really need it.
I meant Enter in range of bards. You know, to give maximum support.
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
these guys cannot hit her. Like, they literally
Yeah, just put
cannot.
Raffen in range.
Yeah.
Put Raffen in range. Yum.
I love the balancing in this game so far. I think it's absolutely crazy how you may think like, oh, okay, like this character sucks, but then you notice these little intricacies where it's like, oh no, actually he's quite nice.
Kaga knows how to design. As simple as that.
Okay, Raphael.
He likes to troll, but he knows.
He knows.
Raphael goes to the bridge. Oh, this is the bridge. What am I supposed to do here?
Doing your mom.
God damn it. Donald, stop.
Okay, that's the Arbalest.
Phew. This really is a tank. Holy shit, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at its turret like spinning.
I still forgot to re-enable his animations. Okay, I can kill that guy
Faster
next
this
turn.
way. Pew. Pew.
I think that was a Brave crossbow.
Probably.
Whoa.
What the fuck is this?
Are you
This
serious?
is the most trolly shit I've ever seen in my life.
That is
They're really
actually
nice
trolly. Okay, now I can put him on. There we go. That is fucking hilarious. Jesus. You know what? I'll kill a guy with Ref actually. Or yeah, I'll. No, that's not a range, is it? No. Put him here. I'll attack the lance so he doesn't break it. Whoa.
It was a long time we haven't seen this in Monster.
Yeah.
Stab.
Stabby stab stab. Okay, yeah. I'll put him here. And then I still get the support here.
Does she even do damage?
Yeah.
Not much. She can always crit.
I mean, yeah, but she
I
doesn't
think
need
she
to
really
kill
needs-
here.
She needs some better lances. I have to say, better weapons, stronger.
What she
weapons, I'd
needs is
say.
she needs a strength potion. I mean, granted, you always have to remember she has Wrath, so she will just skyrocket in crit. She already is at 30. Honestly, we should have given the skill potion to Esther just to increase her crit even more. I think that would have been
Yeah,
funny.
maybe.
And
Maybe.
well, I'll have to watch out for this guy though.
Just oh no.
I could kill there.
I still think Raffen is in range if you do that. You can just use the wooden bow against the guy. Oh my god, he doubles.
Yeah, he's that's the nice thing. You may think he's slow, but no, he has 40% speed growth. His base speed is not all that bad, and people just get weighed down in this game.
Phew.
We did check Tom's growth rates, but like apparently his strength and defense is basically non-existent. So yeah. That being said, he is definitely speed screwed. He should have more speed. What is this guy's range? Or 80.
2 to 4.
Oh well, 15 damage. Not even Plum cares. Not even Plum cares.
Yeah, the Arbalest sucks. It has the utility with 2 to 4 range, but besides that, what's the point? I think Larnard can survive that, I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, I think he can actually. Okay, now, can he actually... No, he can't open it.
So
I guess that he said that in case we have any more bridge keys, but like we don't, so... Oh, well.
bridge keys were expensive, weren't they?
They were, yeah. You know, looking back, I kind of like that because when you have bridge keys, they're usually quite useful. I don't know if they're really useful enough to warrant spending like, what, 2,000 or 1,000 on them? They were quite
Each?
useful. Hey, come on, Esther.
In here you need 2 to actually, make the map not horrible.
Ah, no crit. No critical. Yeah, they're going for him, but he can take 3 hits of them, and they have 20% chance, so he should be fine. When the lion is hard or something, I don't know.
I like how we are getting Manx into wanting to play Turing Saga more and more.
Yes, that's I don't know, Dawn propaganda. You know what would be funny? If all this time I'm like, oh yeah, Max, you need to play this, you need to play, and then it's just like, oh, actually the game sucks, I've lied to you.
There's something that Oof would do. Something that
totally.
Do definitely. Who knows? Maybe.
Hey, come on, Esther, give me that 40%, my girl. Ah.
See, it wasn't a 41%.
Ooh, strength,
that's strength.
Skill. Okay, she does have both of the codexes, but still.
I'll put it here. It's not really
here. I should have given him a hammer. Now that I think about it.
Hammer.
Silver. Yep. Silver.
These guys only have like 13 defense, and it still makes a difference. I mean, okay, yeah, the guy just had an iron shield, so.
Nice.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Jesus.
That's a silver axe, though. It's also the only silver axe I've gotten so far.
Yeah, but you should use it for the right thing. Oh, 2 damage.
You know what? That's 20% crit though, so I'll try.
Yeah, good luck with that. Probably not gonna work. See?
Yeah, but I mean, it was worth a try.
Also Kanto, nice. I think a mage can just annihilate the guy.
Yeah, you're right.
So be careful if you're in range or not. Maybe a bowgun? No, he has exactly 20 defense, 18 defense.
Oh.
14 crit? Nah.
I was thinking of just using up the wooden bow, but you know what? I would rather have to use this on the wooden bow, now that I think about it. Let me just make sure that nothing's in range. Yeah, that's the range.
Nothing's in range of Dawnclave 2022.
Yeah, sure.
Killer Lance. Are you using the Killer Lance?
I still have Bilford. I think Bilford can do this thing.
Raffen has a lot of strength. He does a lot of damage.
Yes.
Steel Blade. Oh my god, he even doubled. Oh my god.
Still not enough.
100 hit. Lol. Yeah, then someone with a bow cannon.
Somebody can just... Maybe even Leonie can kill.
I doubt that. She needs to do more than 18. No. Leonie has the arms of a freaking noodle. I doubt she can even do. But maybe with a bowgun, actually.
Barely
No.
not.
Oh.
Yeah,
Barely
no, that's
not.
not.
3 damage
Let's
off. Yeah.
not do that.
Yeah, cool.
I
Yeah,
think
Rochelle, Mariel.
well, the thing is, oh no, that is in range. Then again, like I said, she
Mariel
has
can just ignore it.
Enta and
She does
Rochelle.
not
I need
care.
to keep both of these in range, and then I'm fine.
Fire.
And I
she
need to
even hit
swap
you?
her weapon. Yeah,
You don't want to have her use it, you don't just want to have her equipped it.
yeah, exactly. And she needs a few more levels, especially now that she has that aura tome. Come on.
Oh, nice.
Pain.
I don't know if Kaga is just trolling us or
Pain.
if just whatever. I put Rochelle and then switch. Whoa.
Oh wait, can she not even use Aura Rain yet?
No, I think it's Internet can't. Oh, she cannot because how much mastery? Huh?
Oh wait. Hits all enemies usable every 5 turns. I think I
Oh my
need to
God.
wait for the turn counter to hit 5. Or 6, I guess, since we started turn 1.
1, 6, 11, and so on.
Yeah. That's an
Mariel,
interesting
Mariel.
choice, but it seems pretty arbitrary.
Mariel, we need the aura rain right now. Nope, can't do.
I don't feel
Why?
like it right now.
The turn didn't hit 6. What do you mean?
I don't feel like it right now.
Yeah, if you suddenly turn
Ooh.
to Southerner.
Howdy, partner. Strength, max HP, I'll take it.
XP.
Would
Strong.
love some more defense or speed, but oh well. Or luck even. Actually.
Pew. Oh.
No.
Wait, hold on. He's in range of 3. No,
Oh no,
he's not in
okay,
range of
thank
3.
god.
Also, Plum is not in range anymore, which means his dodge is decreased.
aware.
You're slurping tea again.
Yes.
You Brit.
I'm
You're
all British. I'm not a cheeky wanker. I have never drunk any tea in my life.
You got a license for that.
I have a license for tea drinking.
It's like it's not happening.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like that portrait.
Lord Julius, thank goodness I found you.
Theodora. Goodness, has something happened?
The guerrilla forces who have been attacking the northern Zoan provinces. Their leader claims to be your nephew, Prince Senate.
What? Theodora, tell me everything. What's been happening in the north?
About a month ago, a mysterious band of soldiers appeared and began liberating towns controlled by the cult. Their leader calls himself Prince Senate, and he calls for the liberation of the old kingdoms of Zoa from the Empire. Both Barge and Sophia provinces have now allied themselves with him. His supporters are growing rapidly.
I see. You believe he is really Prince Senate?
I do. I heard all this from your sister, Princess Rashea of Sophia herself.
Oh, Rashea, that was one of the Pegasus Knights, I think, that was on the battle with Cranion.
Really?
I think so.
She says she's unmistakably Arles's son.
She is with him? And Senate must truly still be alive.
Isn't this wonderful, Prince Julius? This is the chance we've been waiting for. Light is returning to Canaan.
Theodora, I must discuss this with Barker and determine our next course of action. Accompany me back to Reeve Palace.
Yes, my liege. It would be my pleasure.
Father, Prince Julius just left the castle. Would he not be sending you reinforcements?
Can't rely on the Empire anymore. The entire defense of Reeve, including your Brazil, is in our hands now.
Maybe those Canaan dogs have left, but I still have the protection of the bishops of Gerxel. I have nothing to fear.
And me, Lenzenheimer? I haven't sold my soul to the devil like you, so I've got no protection. Are you just going to leave me to die?
Obviously. You betrayed King Badoom thinking to save yourself, but Reeve's fall to the Empire was mostly your fault. If I were in Runan's position, I'd have you flayed, drawn, quartered, and burnt.
So there's no way out of this.
It's not completely hopeless. You've still got a fortified position. If you want my advice, I'd raise the bridges before the enemy can cross over, then rain down on him with catapults.
And one of my soldiers already across the drawbridges. Are you telling me to sacrifice them?
This is war, father. If you want to win, you can't waste your time caring about every little soldier. Now then, I'm returning to Brazil. I'll pick out a nice gravestone for you.
That heartless bastard. You there have the drawbridges raised. We can't allow the enemy to cross. We must hold the bridges at all cost. Yes, Lord Dom. Right away. Fat.
Fat.png.
So what's gonna happen? Oh, okay. One soldier. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be the bridge man. Yeah, he has a bridge key.
Oh no. Hold on, so what he's gonna do is probably
He's gonna move here and he's gonna open this shit up. So what we need to do here is get here before he does. Otherwise we may lose, actually.
Is that like a condition? Check the condition.
Oh yeah. But I only see
Seize.
what I need to do. Seize.
I have a feeling we are fucked.
I have a feeling we are fucked. No, I think we'll be fine. We still have a couple more turns left.
Oh god, that's not good.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Silver Axe maybe can one-shot.
Yeah, it can, but I'm still worried about the other enemies. Halberd.
Kuno. That guy exists. Killer crossbow.
Oh, and Shukunu as
Killer
well.
Queen.
I think I want to not fully move forward, but like stay within this range, and then these guys can move on to where? Up until this line, okay.
I'm gonna make a hack and all the skills are renamed to JoJo's dance. Killing Machine turns into Star Platinum. Actually, it makes sense considering how these work.
Okay, so
how are we going to tackle this? Because Bards, I think, is really strong, but I don't think if you just send him in there, he's going to. I think he's going to die.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The thing is, Esther. No. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. Runan has the Thunder Shield. Runan will survive though. Like no, he will not.
Yeah,
I would need to have a way to get it. Oh, you know what I can do? I can just give it to him.
Maybe Raphael can take on these guys.
Yeah.
In a fight, of course.
Of course, in a fight. What else, Runso? What were you insinuating?
In an eating contest.
Ah, okay.
Honestly, Raphael, he seems like the kind of guy that says, yes, I'm king of wealth, and just goes on and eats like 50 plates of something.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
You know what, it's getting a bit late. I'm gonna have to like leave a bit now. And
yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll do the rest without you then, and
I may join in again, I just have to do some stuff.
Sure.
And,
have fun, man.
I may be back. See ya.
Alright, now we're here alone. I just noticed that's a halberd. I don't like that halberd. I really don't like that halberd. Does Raphael have any... He doesn't have any supports. Of course he does not. What is this guy's hit rate, actually? Because I was kind of scared of putting Esther there, but... Yeah... I mean, that'd be like, what, 18%? If Raffen is in range. I think I don't want to do anything there. Is that enough to... Yep, that's enough. So what I will do is I'll put Enta here, I'll heal up. Here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, she still needs Marielle and Runan. And Runan is already out of there. I didn't think of that. Should have thought of that. She does have a Miracle Charm, right? She does, okay. I'm honestly still tempted to just give him another one. Yeah, I'll give him another one. Or give her another one, I guess. How much defense will he have? 16? He should be fine. I'll give her 2 of those, because it takes only 1 hit for her to die. I don't like that chance. It's not a big chance. Well, he can take a hit. Just 1 is fine, yeah. Just 1 is fine, I'll put him there. I'll face 1 of them, but he should still be fine. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh man, I mean, he won't take any damage from the thunder. 18%, not gonna hit him. Hit her. Especially with Raffen in range. So I'm gonna bank on it. 60 of... No, she should still be fine, actually. No. Oh, I need to get... wait, fruit. Yes, fruit. There we go. Let's see if anybody dies. I think Raphael might die. Like, unironically. Okay. He goes for Esther. 50%. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, he goes for Raphael. 50%. I don't know. Oh, he dodged. Very good. Very, very good. I think he might have still been fine because he's only in range of one of those things, but oh, okay, okay. First one dodged. Oh, he goes for Lionheart? Huh, okay. Well, good that he dodged. I would love to trade around the codexes a bit more here, but it's hard to do, man. With all of this going on. So I'll probably get better use out of them next chapter. I think these things are not as scary as I make them out to be, as long as you have a few supports. Yeah, he could have very well died here. He could have died here, but he would need a few hits. Okay, there goes the spear guy. I don't know if he'll go to the left or if he'll probably go upwards here. Through that gate or through there, maybe. But I think now this has given me the time to properly counterattack. Blurry could be very, very nice. Yeah, because that's multiple attacks. He would still face a counter though. He would kill here and I can just heal him up. He would not kill here, but I can still heal him up. Yeah, you know what, I'll just do this. I'll one-shot the guy. Having that much strength on Bart's really, really nice. Alright, alright, alright. Now I need to kill a few of these guys. Killer crossbow can be dangerous. Can be dangerous. But I can work around it. Chukunu depends on how much defense I have. I think most of my units should be fine. Yeah, 13 damage should be fine. Fire guy. I would need to have to... Oh, I have the Brave Sword. I have the Brave Sword. Honestly, yeah, I think it's worth it. Use the Brave Sword here. Don't face counter. Oh, barely enough. That strength level she got really helped her out there. I think the Brave Sword is really, really good on her just because of how much crit she has. So she'll always make good use of it. And I guess I'll put her here. Sure, because it's 100%. I wanna kill this guy. I think the killer crossbow is more dangerous. We still have a few more turns, but you know, better to be safe than sorry. And the sooner we can kill those ballistas, the better. We kill to Mariel. Yep, I'll just have to trade her weapon around again. Man, maybe I should have kept the codexes on Märchen just because it would have been funnier. I'll trade around that Starlight. Oh, wow, she's already at 51 avoid. Okay, next turn. See how this goes. Goes for Esther. Esther should be fine though. Yeah. She's so tanky. It's like, I've really... Like, the fact... She's already super dodgy, right? But the fact that she's gotten so many defense level ups, that we're quite lucky with her 18%. Thank God for that tome, man. I love how all the mages have special tomes. It really makes them feel different. Especially since they all promote into Sage, which just has all the weapon tomes. These are all very low, but they're still very scary, and I don't wanna risk it unless I have to. Oh, level up for Bards. Speed, max HP. Oh, give me some more luck, Bards. Give me some more luck. I think Bilford has a lot of potential. Yep. Okay, come on, get defense, Bilford. Luck, max HP. Okay, his luck is quite low. He doesn't have all that many supports, so I'll take it. Raphael is actually not as tanky against these things as I thought. It's even more slow. Okay, there goes that guy. Ooh, a brigand, or like a thief. Money bag. I want that money bag. Put him here and attack the shit out of these guys. That's a kill. Can I somehow not make use of the... Because the hand axe is cheaper. Yeah. That's still enough hit chance for me to not mind it much. Nice. One less. One less of those things. It's exactly enough to double. Not enough to kill, however. No, I'm fine. Esther can kill. Yep. Because I don't think I can give the kill to anybody else. Yeah. I'll use a killer axe. It's still not enough. You know what? No, I'll use the silver axe. Yep. Nice. Nice. 3 uses. Would have wished for more, less, maybe with a crit, but I'll take it. It is actually kind of useful that she gets Paragon, because, like, you see how quickly she gets levels now. I do think she's dodgy enough to just... Yeah, she's dodgy enough to take a few hits there. I don't think I need the Runan support. If she gets hit twice by a 7%, I deserve to lose this run. And it should be fine. Okay, goes for him. It's fine. 3 damage, yeah. I don't think he... Ooh, very nice. I was gonna say I don't think he doubles, but he doesn't need to, apparently. Yeah, I'm kinda worried about Raphael, but he should be fine, I think. Should dodge most of these. Damage. Fine. Oh, Esther level. Skill, speed, luck, mastery. Speed, luck. You know what? I'll take it, I guess. More to avoid. Okay, nice. Also level up. A blank level up, of course. It's enter. At least this is some more, like, chippy XP, I guess, since you get as much for chipping as you get for dodging. There comes the Spearman. I don't know what that guy will do, actually. Is he only, like, extra money for me, or is he gonna try and move in there? We have Dome, by the way. Oh, he is quite tanky at 10 defense. With an S-Stock, he's not all as slow either, but doesn't really do any damage. He's another one of those bosses that are like nepotism, you know? He's here because he did something, which I realize is a very vague description, but that is a good... You know, sure, I'm willing to use a few of the Ray Sword uses here. I think it's worth it. Just because I don't have the damage output. I should have given her a stronger weapon. With... Yep. I didn't expect this guy to be playable, I have to say. Sure, crit. He is pretty damn good though. This is a pretty boring chapter, I have to say. You know what, while I'm at it, what happens if I give him Lance Mirror? Nothing? Okay, I thought maybe like, oh, I recognize this mirror, you must be my daughter. But no. Nothing like that, apparently. It is a Kaga game, so I could see him doing something like that. They're all going for Esther. Oh, the Lance guy goes back now since he can't... Okay. Can you kill? Not quite. What about Iron Sword? Again, not quite. And I don't think I want to use up anything. Let's get a kill here. Why is his... Oh, he has Wrath, right? Ah, that's probably why his kills, his crit is so high. It really is nice to have the codexes on her. She should grow exponentially. Actually, I still don't know how much of a difference they really make. Speed, Mastery, Max HP. I'll take it. 44 dodge, just on her own with... How much does this weigh? 5 weight. So... If she has no weapon, she has 55 avoid. That is insane. Do the mage triangle. I have to say, at first I wasn't quite sure if I really wanted to use all 3 mages on this route, but since they all have support with each other, they actually become kinda tanky. So yeah, I think it was a good choice. And that's it. Should probably give him the codex. Ooh, reinforcement. How much damage does this guy do? Ooh, that is... Yeah, that can be very scary. And he's kind of gotten himself into a position where he can... I see. Maybe he'll get a crit. I have enough lances. I'm mostly out of swords. This is not the best use of the Brave Sword, by no means. And what I'll do now is I'll put her here. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll trade Codaxes. I think it was only like 6 uses that I lost out on the Greatsword. 6 or 8 maybe. And this should be a level for him. Yep. Come on. Defense, max HP. I'll take defense. That is very nice on him actually. Very, very nice. Might as well. No real downside to it. Runan doesn't have any supports, huh? Thought he has a support with Enta. Now the guy did mention something about Cult of Gurxel and Sorcerers, so I am kind of worried about having Leonie down there. Oh, are you back? Oh, it's Juan. Juan, I need a co-host. Runso left me. Runso divorced me. Give me 3 seconds. Okay. We're gonna have emergency co-host Juan in here, you know? The one time he wants to do another little Easter egg and then I just force him to play along. You're a filler unit, Juan. You're officially a filler unit now. Oh no, he left. I think he'll return in a second though. I still don't see those Cult of Gurxel members. Oh, bad. Here he is. Back he is.
Hey, 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 Donald here.
Donald here. Oh wow. Your microphone is looking very Donald.
Is it shit?
No, no, it's good. It's better than usually.
Oh, it's because I think I broke it.
You broke it and now it sounds better?
Yes, because it's far away from our face.
Oh.
How many meters? Maybe like 20 centimeters, I don't know.
Okay, so it generally sounds better, but there's like a little bit of noise in the background when you speak.
Okay, I don't know, maybe it's bad connection, because it's broken. I wasn't even going to do a Easter egg, because last time I knew you two were recording, so I didn't want to bother you. But because you're alone, I thought you were not recording after all.
I was recording, but Runso left me because he has art lessons, I think.
Art lessons? Really?
Yeah, I mean, Runso loves doing art.
He's going to become a furry artist, holy shit.
Oh.
He's also going to become rich that way, but he's going to do all furries.
No. Runso's not gonna become a furry artist.
No, everyone says that until they get the money.
Oh god. Runso
He's
furry artist
Brazilian.
lore? He's
And he's
Brazilian. Oh,
furry.
true, Brazilian.
You will do anything for the money.
Yeah, so Juan, in this chapter we had like 50 ballistas that just stood there. So it was a kind of a
Based?
boring chapter. And we also promoted Bilford into a general.
Based?
Very.
But yes, I literally have a fucking exam in like 4 hours. This was the worst time to join a fucking call.
Well, you're my slave now.
Yes, that's the issue. I can study.
You're a
anymore. I'm going to
recording
fail.
slave now.
Okay, I'm going to study in the middle of recording. Fuck you, viewers. You're going to learn about macroeconomy.
Okay, sure.
forget-
Talk about macroeconomy. We need some talking points either way.
The absolute state of Donald.
Do you not? I mean, you signed up for that class. Do you not want to talk about macroeconomics?
Maybe. What if based? Okay, so
Okay,
we
come
are
on,
studying
Brunan.
the fucking
Mastery. Max
mastery
HP.
and max HP. What?
Yeah, Runan is very underleveled, actually.
Oh,
But I think he's
based.
speed blessed.
Yes, is
Oh,
this
and-
revelations after all?
This, of course. You see, this thing is on the tower, so it has more range. Sounds like something you
Based?
would love.
Yes, I like that idea. Dude, you know what would be
dude,
fun?
you
Breakable
really
towers.
need- You really need to play Tearing Saga, my man. Because I
Yes,
think there's
but here's the
so
thing.
many ideas here that you would be
Yeah.
like, oh my god, this is
That's a
amazing.
fucking tank.
Yeah, that's a tank. That's Tom.
Oh, based.
Kaga just casually adds a tank into the game.
Yes, I actually missed co-hosting with you.
Aww. Yeah, we
But
need,
yes.
like, you need to get a good microphone and then we can do it more.
My microphone is good quality-wise. I think it's just
It's-
that
yeah,
it's
it's
not.
broke.
It's not fixed. It's
Yeah, you
not
need to
fixed.
fix it.
It's on the headphone.
Ah,
I actually
okay.
was thinking of buying one that has the filter. Like it was on promotion and everything. I just up it and actually. used it, I
Crit!
think.
Oh my god, Esther. She
Yeah,
really
he's-
is the bester.
Yes, just because she's female.
Speed, magic, mastery, max HP.
Max HP and no movement. Yep.
No, she doesn't. Only 3 units in this game have a movement growth.
Oh, okay.
And I actually got one of point with Leonie.
You know what I think? It's a fucking dumb by a theory. I think Thracia was designed for the fucking PS1.
Was it?
I don't know. Literally, I forgot my basis for the theory. Like, it's a theory without very much basis.
How much schizophrenia is in this theory? Compared to your other ones?
Very little, actually.
Oh, wow.
It was back when I was reading, like, the fucking Kaga documents before leaving
Kaga documents?
Yes, before leaving the intelligence systems. Because he left before Thracia was released. He was already planning to move to the PS1.
Yeah, yeah. But I think it was already in the works on the SNES.
I guess, yes, but like being released in 1999, very late. Even if the N64 was not good for the 2D games.
Steel Blade.
Then like 1 year later he makes Stealing Saga.
Yeah. And it's
but maybe it was already
one of the
designed
best
for
games in the
Super Nintendo.
series.
Yes.
Look, this game is kinda arcadey because you can beat up people and get money from them.
Based?
Arcade
This is
mechanics.
like real life.
Yeah, just like
Arcade
real life.
mechanics, not real
Like life in Portugal. You beat up people and get money out of their pockets.
Dude. Oh,
Look,
hello
this is
there,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, Jesus.
Yes, I forgot Jesus was in the game.
Yeah, Genghis Khan is also in the game.
Based?
And Star Wars Yoda.
Oh yes, Yoda, I know. No, not Yoda. Yes.
Yoda,
like a
literally
Swordmaster.
Yoda.
Yes, yes, a Swordmaster and everything. Based.
Biz. Okay, now what I'll do
Here's
is...
my issue. During Saga I want to play, but fuck Berwick Saga just because of the hexagons.
I played like the first few chapters of Berwick Saga. You kinda get used to it. But I think there's so many interesting things for Berwick Saga.
Yes, yes, like the recruitment system from what I saw. It seems
Oh yeah,
very interesting.
it's... like I asked somebody for help when I first got it. Just because, you know, I don't know. I felt like doing it. But looking back, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Because I kind of want to play Berwick
Yes.
Saga Blind on my channel now. Oh, nice.
Yes, blind is better always.
Yeah. Like, I don't really remember... I mostly remember the mechanics, but I don't really remember the formulas.
Oh, yes, you have already done, I think, the chess map in the cave, right? The one with Holmes, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of the few Turing Saga's map I know. Like, the only thing I know about the map is, like, it took someone, like, 6 hours to beat it.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, do you mean the Moguls?
Yes, like, you have to open 3 chests or something, like...
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
And
That
was the worst
took
chapter
me
in
2
the
hours.
series. Oh.
And
Then it took, like, 6 hours.
because the thing is, I had Luca and Raquel, and like, okay, you're gonna love this as well, but you know Luca, he starts out and people thought for the longest time and still think he's one of the worst characters in the game.
Yes.
And I thought so as well, which is why I picked him. But once he promotes, he is legitimately one of your best units.
Base.
I am not even joking. He is Rutger with 2 range, Rutger with bows, but he also has charge, which he can
Okay.
activate at will for no cost at all. And he supports one of the best characters in the game.
Based.
And he...
My OTC! My
Okay,
OTC!
no, look at this, okay? So he has Flurry, he can attack 2 to 5 times, right?
Yes, that's base.
That's base. Then he gets Adept, which he can proc based on speed percentage. At this point, he
Yes.
should have around 20% speed,
Yes,
minus
I
speed
know
screwed.
that's fucking going on. Like, just Adept plus Flurry plus like what?
Yes, but that's not even all. That's not even all. You don't get it. On top of that, 1 skill is 1 crit in this game.
Oh.
And on top of that,
Oh.
so he has around 15 crit just on his own. Then he has a support with his sister Raquel, which is, like I said, one of the best units in the game. And she gives him another 10, so he's at 25% crit just on his own. But if you visit Raquel's village with Luca before you recruit her, you also get a plus 30 crit wooden bow, so he has 55% crit with
Oh
that.
god.
With every single of his attacks, and he can attack up to like 10 times. And on top of that, this game has Thracia crits. Or I mean like FE4
Yes.
crits. So
Yes,
double
I know.
might.
Yes. It's truly be a Zig moment.
Oh yeah, oh no, I'm not gonna spoil you on that.
What? Spoil me or what?
On nothing.
Now, I know what happens to Zeke. It's one of the few spoilers.
Okay,
I
don't
just
tell
didn't
me then,
want-
don't tell me then. He just left the party.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I don't know if
He
anything
leaves
else
after
happened.
things. No, I'm not going to say anything else. I just say, yes, the spoiler is that he leaves. That's the
Okay.
thing. And then he's still based. Zeke gaming my beloved. And it just gives you a broken unit for like most of the game.
See, the funny part is, I think Zeke is legitimately a self-insert, because if you look on Kaga's blog, I'm not exactly... Because if you look on Kaga's blog, he has the handle Zeke there, which is written in the exact same way. So I think what he was going with this, like, he is literally a self-insert, I think.
Good god. First Naga. Now Zeke. Who's left?
Oh yeah, also the Christmas calves in this game are kinda meh.
Based.
Yeah, yeah.
Intervene.
Have you been following
him
the
contra
Let's Play
attack.
so far?
Nope. That is started some episodes like I don't want to get spoiled on Tearing Saga. That's the thing.
Ah, okay, yeah, understandable.
So I know some stuff, but like minimal stuff and like some maps, but that's it.
You should play it, man, like, really. This...
Yes, but I still need to play Revelations again.
Okay, no, Runan... Runan. I just called you Runan.
Oh god, oh
You
yes,
are Runan.
Runan. Okay, so here's a fucking amazing story. So on Amino, on the good old Amino days, for some reason there was this act of Runan, but he had blue hair.
That's actually in the
called
game
him-
files.
Oh, okay, then so we called him Craig, and that he was a hidden FE4 character.
Craig?
No way, there's more. With Craig, you know Ohirarasaki. I don't know if you ever saw him, but like he's in the hacking chat. Ohirarasaki, random name. Like he's on the hacking chat. I don't know if you're there or not. Anyways, I'll
don't
talk to him. He was a pretty good
Max
hacker.
HP, okay.
Based. He worked with me actually on the Amino 2 weeks hack and other stuff.
Okay.
He's a great person. So like he actually made the FE4 portrait of Craig. For some reason,
Craig.
out of the nowhere. And it looks actually realistic. We started a fucking ARG that there was a hidden FE4 beta build that had fucking Craig. And we
That
started
sounds
editing the
amazing.
wiki. Like the wiki.
Wait,
The
you got it
Amino
on the wiki?
No, not the wiki, not the actual wiki. We never got there.
Ah, okay.
Like on the Amino wiki, there was
okay.
a huge wiki. So like we started outlining that Craig existed. So you know my iceberg. That's why Craig from FE4 is there.
That's fucking amazing.
Yes, and the story is even bigger, but I think I lost all the screenshots. They are in some places.
Ah. That's a...
Yes, I need.
I love the fucking schizophrenic shit that you're up to sometimes.
Yes. Yes, Craig FE4, and that was like in 2018 or something. It's like Craig FE4 is real.
Craig, FE4
Like,
is real.
So I was looking actually to FE4 hackers, and I got close, but they were very hard, especially back then, to hacking Craig in the game as an Easter egg.
You should... You know what you should do? You should hack in Craig into the game, but you don't tell anybody you modified it,
Yes.
and then you
As an
just
Easter
send it to people if they need it.
Yes,
Right.
and he's canonically a sword cavalier, like Beowulf. He
Yeah, you
comes
just...
at
You just add... And, like, you don't... You make his recruitment kinda,
glitchy.
maybe glitchy, maybe like secret
translated.
somewhat.
Not translated, it will be in Japanese.
Yeah, you make it Japanese. And then you just
Yes.
make people think he's like a leftover from the beta that nobody has
Yes.
uncovered all these years. That's amazing.
Oh yes, I was learning some Japanese words, and I'm trying to get some Japanese business because I didn't want to tell many people because the secret would be out. Now I'm
Yeah.
telling everyone because the plan is over.
Mhm.
We could, like, no one watches this. I'm joking.
Yeah. Literally crying right now. Runan. You're Runan now.
Oh yes,
I mean, it kind of makes sense because we, like me and Runso, we called the Kingdom of Brasilia Brazil.
Oh,
So you would be the Prince of
Base?
Brazil. Speed,
Oh god.
Defense, Mastery, Max HP.
yeah,
Oh my god.
base. So like,
Esther,
let
my
me
beloved.
just not forget. Okay, we tried to get a person that speaks Japanese, so we could make a fucking fake forum post on Japanese FE forums about someone who found not worked at IS, but like had a relative or something, who found a beta.
The
outage of
uncle from
FE4.
Intelligent Systems.
It's like, Hello guys, but like in Japanese. You make some posts, okay?
Yeah.
Like to make a real account. Then you start talking about the FE4 Craig thing.
Yeah.
You maybe get some screenshots from an actual TV. But I have a tube TV, not with me, like in a place I know, so I could fake that.
Okay.
We got the fake Craig screenshots, but like everything in Japanese in a Japanese forum. Like people tell you,
You know,
"Hey,
you know what
send
you
the
have
ROM
to do. You know what you have to do.
and the cartridge."
No, I have an even better idea. So, okay, so
Yes.
what you do is, you put screenshots of the tube TV. You make photos with like an actual like 90s camera. You put the screenshots in a drive, and then you tell the people you found these screenshots from when you were a kid and played the game and
Yes.
found it originally.
Yes, Craig.
Craig.
It's like this. You don't even speak about Craig. You just speak, "Hey, here's my units in FE4 or something like the game my uncle worked on."
Oh jeez. I
So,
love these
and
fucking
people
ideas sometimes
Who
that you
notice
have.
a second Sword Cavalier and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" Like we spend days because we have to delay it. We have to spend like this, so we have real stuff. Like the person doing this doesn't know much.
Yeah.
And said, "Oh, that's Kraigo." Kraigo.
Kraigu.
Yes.
I love that idea.
Kraigo.
Actually, I think
I
we
need to
have
find this
somebody
guy.
who can speak a bit of Japanese on my server.
I'm going to ask Ori Hagasaki if he has a Craig sprite.
If you have
Yeah.
the Craig sprite.
Yeah. If I
Jeez.
fail the exam, it's your fault. I'm going to blame Craig.
I'm going. You're not even gonna blame me. You're just gonna blame Craig.
Maybe he sent me the sprite.
Just imagine you're
Yeah,
like
I was
Huan's
talking again.
teacher, and then he's like, "Oh, why did you fail this exam? Normally you do much better." And it's like, I had to do
He
the
was-
Craig.
He was actually working on an FE8 hack. I think he finished it. Let me
Okay.
ask him. Yes, he was a nice dude. He still is.
Okay, let's
Because I
visit.
left him, we didn't talk that much.
Our saviors are here at last. Please take this shield with you. It's got a bit of magic in it, so it should be pretty useful.
Oh, magic. That's pretty nice because I gave them other magic shield I had to Holmes.
Oh, there's a Joe Biden Discord server.
What the fuck are you doing, Runan?
I'm searching it for Craig. For some reason, we had the fucking
Okay, corn pop.
https discord.gg.biden, which leads to the Joe Biden Discord server where he's sniffing an anime girl.
I thought you meant like an official one, but no, it's literally just him sniffing anime
I
girls.
think it's official.
You think? You think Joe Biden sniffing anime girls is official?
Also, Obama Discord.
Obama Discord? Based?
Socialism Discord. Oh yes, I once joined a Socialism Discord. They had like, when you open the Discord, they have pick your role. I picked the libertarian. It was a joke. I got banned. Top banned. What the fuck?
Oh wow, she actually faces 1% crit.
Days. Like, I just got auto banned from the Socialism record, Discord. I think it's a world record speedrun.
World record. Socialism world record any percent.
Yes. Just
Okay,
kill
look
yourself
at this fucking thing, okay? Bart says flurry and he has a hand axe. And now he's just gonna keep throwing those fucking axes at this guy.
until he heals.
No, until he hits 5 times.
Waste.
They've
It's after
reached our
basically.
defenses already, and I can't surrender now. Very well. If death is my only option, then you're all coming with me.
Okay.
What the fuck? What the hell is the hand axe in this game?
Yeah.
Also, that was 4, not 5.
Yeah,
You lied
it's
to me.
2 to 5. It's kind of random.
What the hell is the fucking hand axe animation in this game?
I don't know, but I think it's great.
Oh, Craig!
Craig? Okay, come on,
Craig,
Bart.
like,
Do it, I believe in you. Dodge. Dodge. Hit. Dodge. He hit 2 more times than I would have expected. Is that actually... No, I don't think it's using up his uses unless he actually hits. Oh, wait, right, the S... No, the S is only effective against armors, I think. Oh, I just realized this guy literally does 0 damage to Esther. Wow. I don't want to give her all that many more kills, though, because she has Paragon now. So she's gonna level up like crazy. Can I bully that healer with Leonie? You're from Lord Runan's army, aren't you? We've all waited so long for this day to come. Please take this charm with our blessing. All of us here in Zamzeldia are praying for your victory. Ooh, Miracle Charm. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Oh yeah, you said, you asked why Raffen wasn't a Wyvern Rider, right? That's actually a promotion he gets. A special one. But I just didn't want to tell you. Okay, come on. Get a level, Raffen. Oh, actually... No, I don't want him to get the level, because I can get him a level with the Codex. Oh no! Yeah, I need to kill that guy sooner. I think Huan just got killed by the FBI again. Why does that keep happening to you? This should be a kill for Leonie. I could give her the Codex, but you know what? Do I really care? A level is a level. Flurry? Oh, she can actually flurry this guy. That's... perfect. And I even get a physic. Okay, come on. Strength, skill, speed, max HP. Very nice. I'll take it. And I gotta visit that. This is a night crest that's been passed down in my family. If it can help you fight against that awful Duke Dome, then by all means, please take it. Nice. I do actually have a few people.
I live!
I live again.
I was not taken from discovering the truth. Here it is. It's Craig
Craig.
from FE4.
I'm gonna put him in the video, or should I? Should I do that?
No,
Okay.
they cannot see this, right?
Cannot see Craig.
Without shitpost.
Oh wait, I'm
Craig
using the
even
Brave
harder.
Sword. I was gonna use the Slim Lance.
Also, we never talk about Craig outside of this.
Okay, sure.
Like, if there like some people that see this and they will go like, oh no, they made Craig. Those just look like Cheezos trying to point out this video. Like, no one is going to watch till like the fucking, what, 40 minutes of fucking Killing Saga episode 23?
Literally crying right now, Runan. Can't believe you would say such a mean thing to me. Yeah, the people would much rather like to watch your Revelations Phoenix Iron Man. Aw, missed all four.
Yes. I mean, Revelations is way too complex for mere people. No,
Do you
only
mean you
intelligent
have to have a
people-
high IQ to understand
Yes.
Revelations? Is it
Yes,
like
only
Rick and
Rick and
Morty,
Morty
the Rick and
fans.
Morty of Fire Emblem?
Yes.
Ah.
Only Rick and Morty fans can watch it.
What happens if non-Rick and Morty fans watch it?
They commit suicide.
Okay,
it.
sounds reasonable.
It's not even a joke, that's just the truth, you know.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, if you say it, then it has to be true.
True, if someone on the internet says something, it's true.
Especially if it's you. Like, you would never lie to somebody.
Yes, Donald has never killed any child.
What?
Yep, like I told you, everything I say is true on the internet. Also,
Oh,
Donald
God.
does not live in West Germany, next to a Russian hospital. Don't go there looking for any conflict.
I am actually from the Austria. Okay,
Yes, he's
that's the
actually an
boss kill.
Austrian painter.
Ah, shut up. Damn you, Grommet's little rat. That's
Oh,
a
hey.
level for her. Magic shield.
I know.
Luck,
You know what?
of course.
What if Kaga got turned into a dancer, like in Void's fuck.
Why would you turn Kaga into a dancer? That's
Because
pure
that's a-
evil.
Well, evil. I'm necessary evil.
Necessary evil, oh god.
That's a Bane reference. You have to have a high IQ to understand that. Slim Lance, my beloved.
Slim Lance is actually really good in this game because it's accurate, doesn't weigh much, and has okay damage.
Yes, just like in FE6. What are those
Sunblade.
items you are equipping? Like growth rate items?
Yeah,
Kaga.
yes. But you only get them, like... It takes you a while to get them, so I didn't even know they existed at first.
Yes. You know what Kaga means in Portuguese?
Come
Cheater.
on.
shit on.
Strength, skill, defense,
Based.
magic, XHP, based.
Actually based.
Actually based. The thing
Yes.
is, defense is actually really good on him because his personal tome gives him 10 defense.
Oh, based. And only 66 users. Oh.
No, it started with 7, I just used a bit of it already.
Yes, only 66 users. That's very few. You need to have 1 million.
Of course.
1 gazillion. Yes, when you say cag in Portuguese, you actually mean you want to shit on someone.
Oh, okay, if I ever go to, like, Brazil or Portugal, I'll just keep pointing my finger at somebody and scream caga.
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 You're basically giving them
Okay.
shit.
Okay,
Oh,
story! You might have to voice act now.
No.
Goodbye and good-
No.
Goodbye and good riddance, Duke Dolm. You seem distracted, Lord Runan. Is something on your mind?
I was just thinking about Brazil. Dolm was a foul man, to be sure, but he's nothing compared to his son. The people of Brazil must be living through hell under Lenzenheimer's rule.
What can you say that, Letzenheimer?
Yeah, that's how you say it, Lenzenheimer's German.
But I just said it. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Letzenheimer.
True. Lenzenheimer is far more despicable. Even now, I'm sure he's the same cruel brat.
I had to
Who's not the
s-
boss just now?
No, that was his father, who
Oh,
he used as a sacrifice because he wasn't worth anything to him anymore.
Sigma.
And he also killed his own mother.
Based?
No. It's like, you know those people who are like literal failures that you sometimes see on TV? Like
Yes.
40-year-old people that live with their mother, but like their mother needs to take
And
care
they're
of them.
called Redditors.
Yeah, Redditors. Imagine that, but your mom just like goes, "No more attendees for you, you were an evil boy." Then you just kill her.
Yes, he's just re.
That's literally this guy.
That's just a function fucking green text story.
I had to see him rather often, and I went to father on trips to the royal palace. Oh, my controller died.
Let's fucking go! Okay, time to study economics. So,
No,
Speaking
it's
of-
back, it's back, shut up. Just thinking about how twisted he was makes me sick to my stomach.
I think he disliked you in particular, Lord Runan, because of your father. Even though Zamzelia is chief among the noble houses in Reeve, Lord Grammett was by far the most influential duke, due to his heroism in the Leiden Crusade and his service to Reeve in general. No doubt Lenzenheimer was envious of your position as his son. I think he asked the Empire to appoint him governor of Brazil specifically because of his hatred for you and your father.
Be that as it may, we cannot allow him to remain in power. Let us hasten onward to Brazil.
Yes, Lord Runan. I shall ready the others for departure.
based?
We're gonna reconquer Brazil. Juan.
Based? It's just a Kaga story.
Yes.
Always reconquer the young country.
Fort Halfa.
Like, Mart does it. Alm does
Oh
it.
wow. Do you want to
Based?
speak this guy?
General Zap. Nope.
Yes. No?
I cannot do a voice. I'm going to say my catchphrase. Fuck. I can't even speak. God.
Okay, I'll just speak him then. Are you
I'm having
okay?
a stroke. I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay? Jesus Christ,
I'm
Juan.
having a stroke. Help me.
I need to call the Portuguese police on your side. But then they will discover that you've been committing tax fraud.
Do not call them. Fuck. And also because I'm committing tax fraud, our hospitals are even worse than normally.
Oh god. Okay, let's continue.
General Zepp, I've just received word that Zamzelia has fallen to the rebels. They're going to hit here at Fort Halfa next.
Finally, just what I've been waiting for. There's nothing to do in this damn desert. How am I supposed to prove my mettle if there aren't any enemies to fight, eh? I'll prepare all forces to attack.
I don't think that's wise, General. You should focus on defense and get the enemy to tire themselves out. And then you can leave them to my Wyvern Knights.
Based?
Are you trying to give me orders, whelp? I'm more than a match for the rebel army. You're not stealing the glory from us.
Now hold on just a damn minute. Prince Barker himself had us come all the way from Sofia to here to help defend this fort, and I'm not going to let him down. You need us, Zep.
Bah! What's 5 more troops going to do? All you've got going for you are those overgrown lizards of yours.
The Condor Squad is an elite group of knights, the pride of Sofia province. We are undefeated on the battlefield.
That's a laugh. You're just a bunch of dirty scavengers. The only reason you're not dead is because you're sent to clean up what's left. You haven't fought an honorable battle in your entire lives. Now buzz off, Buzzard Squad, and leave this to the real soldiers.
Have it your way, Zep. We'll see who's laughing in the end.
I mean, it's wyverns in the desert. Always can.
No armor knights in the desert, Juan, that's the meta.
Oh god,
Okay.
he's an Armor Knight. Oh no! What? Do I join the Armor Knights or the Wyvern Knights?
The ultimate.
Oh god.
The civil war has started.
Yes, that's my civil war. God damn it. No!
Okay, okay, Juan, what should the viewers do now?
You should kill yourself. Now!
No, Juan, you can't say that on YouTube. What should they do now?
They should have. They should. They
You're having a stroke.
oh, let me get my water. Hello, it's me. I'm water the water.
Are you okay, Juan?
You should like, subscribe. And subscribe.
And comment.
Subscribe. And comment and subscribe. Then subscribe. And then the recording is over. But actually not. Among Us.
Among Us. Fuck off.